What up, Naughty Steppers? It's Connor Whitmore here again with another review for you on the Nawtystep channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a live review of the new track from Soltan, released on Never Say Die Records, the Unburnt. Here we go, another tune from Soltan, Dubstep's finest Middle Eastern export. A quick follow-up to Face Slam, which came out a couple of months ago, and which I reviewed. I shall link that here. One of the most exciting producers in dubstep right now, and I'm just going to do a little live review of this new song. For those that might be a little bit confused, a live review is me listening to the track for the first time while recording. Kind of like a reaction video, but it's more about the response and review side of it. So I will be stopping the track at various points in order to give my thoughts while listening. Had a couple of people say that they want me to do more of these, so I hope you enjoy. So here we go, Soltan, the Unburnt, NSD, ba-bam. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my god, that always happens whenever I fire up the speaker. The does a little crackly crackle thingy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Absolutely classic Soltan. I'm actually going to start it again from the beginning because I just had to get that little quip in there. Oh my, that is beautiful. That's some kind of like proper spiritual experience I'm feeling right now. That's really, oof, that's getting me here, man. That's really like elevating my soul. I want to hear that again, so I'm actually going to go from the beginning just one more time. You know what? I did kind of think that it would go into that more jovial, classic Soltan introductory style, but I did want that euphoria to last a little bit longer. But anyway, that's a small little gripe to start off with. Carrying on. This is absolutely classic right here. Those overlaying synths, that kind of that always, I feel that always has the potential to be really jarring and off-putting, but he always delivers it in such a way that it makes it, you know, really infectious and you actually want to dance along to it. Oh, good drums. Oh. Oh, come on then. Oh. Oh! Oof! 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 Oh, hey, Dios mío. Yeah, I don't know, like, maybe I just have to sit here and be like, this is Soltan, you know, going for the whole rhythm thing, doing something a little bit different to what he usually does, not quite as much ingenuity in his music, if you will. But yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really feel as much like him as past tracks of his, and maybe it's one that will grow on me more over time, but that just seemed like a bit of a, not a wasted opportunity, but more like, you know, not his talent and his kind of proficiency as a dubstep producer kind of coming to the fore. A little bit playing it safe, a little bit ordinary for me, but maybe the track will change from here. In itself, obviously, it is good, and it is doing that style of music well, but it's not like a full send, you know? It's not like fully getting me. That's savage. Starting off with that little before the that was quite a good impression, I thought. But starting off with that just before this progression, and then the progression is just a little bit. It's just a little bit clunky. It seems like it's being held back, and the percussion isn't fully sharp to support those sounds. And I don't know. So far, not completely throwing me off my seat. Aha. I must say, to be fair, even though I wasn't that big on that progression overall. There were parts of it that did get me moving a fair bit. Like, it had the force. That bit is on lock. It's just the kind of where there should be flavour on top. I'm not sure there is that much. But carrying on, it looks like we're going off into a nice little dreamy midsection right here. I like that kind of crawling all over your skin kind of thing. That is very regal, triumphant. I feel like I'm sat on a huge throne and all of the people kind of walking towards me. Hail the king, you know. I'm liking this. It's kind of breaking up. It's like the heavens are kind of opening up at this point, and maybe it is going to reveal something completely new to us, the listener. I'm not gonna lie, he's done this, yeah, a couple times now. He did it with Face Slam, he did it with the Never Say Die Volume 6 showcase song as well, where he just does a really weird second drop. I'm not that big on them. And again, this one just seems a little bit too off kilter, and I appreciate changing it up completely. Don't get me wrong, I really do. There's nothing I like more than, you know, going away from the whole copy and paste thing and kind of really changing it up for a second drop, but this just doesn't really seem coherent to me. I actually really like that he brings more of the Middle Eastern vibe into it, as opposed to the focus being on the dubstep, which is what we have for that first drop in pretty much every song of his. But the overlaying musicality of it just doesn't really, it doesn't have anything really genuine to it, I don't feel. It doesn't really make you, you know, it doesn't make you move with it. It just feels like a load of notes coming out of nowhere and, you know, nothing really gluing them together. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's just notes that he's giving you. You know, I like weird Soltan, but that is just a little bit too weird. It's a little bit too left field for me. But that's the reaction, and now for some final thoughts. I've got a couple of questions that I wrote for myself before I embarked on the reaction, and I'm just going to answer them now. So, which bits did you enjoy? The bits that I enjoyed were parts of the drops where I really felt the true force of it. There were moments that I wasn't that big on, in all honesty, and that was because I think it focused too much on the rhythm aspect of it and didn't really feel like a fully flavoursome drop from him. And also the introduction, I thought that was absolutely, you know, at least the first 10 or 12 seconds or whatever it was before it breaks out, absolutely euphoric, beautiful, blissful, all of that. Which bits did you not enjoy? Yeah, as I said, those moments of the drops that just that didn't really feel like Soltan. It just felt like he wanted to do a rhythm drop, and, you know, I don't know, I'm not sure. For me, it didn't feel like he really put his stamp on that genre. I mean, I think there are people out there who will think differently, but for me, I love Soltan for that flavour, for that ingenuity, for that character. Really feeling like his music can go off in so many weird and different directions, which, to be fair, he does for the second drop. But as I said, that's not entirely what I'm liking about his stuff at the moment. It's a bit too left field, a bit too weird, and slightly out of character. So, yeah, in terms of what I didn't enjoy, I would say that it didn't, for me, feel particularly, in the drop parts, in the heaviest moments, feel like a Soltan track. What did you think of the track overall? I think we are live when it comes to a big producer making something we're not that big on, to just say that that track in itself isn't that great, when actually, in reality, if most producers made this track, we would be like, wow, that is very, very good. I mean, it is, the sound design is very good in parts, and a lot of it is put together really well. The structure and the way that it transitions from section to section is really, really good. It's just for him, it's not fully, you know, what you would want, in my opinion. I mean, again, maybe that's a problem of having a kind of know-how or expectation of what his music is like. but I don't think I'm alone in saying that isn't really what we know Soltan for. So yeah, overall, I would say I liked it in parts, but not massively overall, no. Does it rank alongside Soltan's best? That would have to be a pretty firm no from me, unfortunately. And does it leave you excited for what he's got coming next? I'm not sure, you know. Thinking about the last couple of tracks before this one, a pattern is establishing now, where it's pretty much just like a heavy drop that is like, it's quite good, but I'm not massive on. And then a second drop, which is just a little bit too weird for me. That kind of comes out of nowhere and doesn't really fit in with the heavy Soltan that we know. I know it's a cool thing for him to do that, and that it's interesting, and also that there are other parts of the track. Here in particular, you have the introduction, as I said, which is marvellous. I do love his stuff, and I feel like I always will love his style and approach to making dubstep music, and I don't think that'll ever leave. But if this structure does keep carrying on, then I'm not sure if I will enjoy it, in all honesty. I'm not sure. But there we have it, guys, the latest live review on the Nawtystep channel, this time of the new Soltan track, the Unburnt. What did you guys make of this song? Any favourite moments from it yourself? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, then be sure to give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell along the way, social media accounts in the description box down below. For that Face Slam review and other live reviews on the channel, check out the link right here. And lastly, if it's naughty, then you know, guys, so be sure, as always, to keep it naughty and stay safe. And I shall see all of you legends in the next one. Peace out.